Sir Wilkins here with, man, you introduce yourself. You're the GOAT. Let's go.
This is me, Shayna the Queen of Spades Baszler, period. No friends or ex-friends, no Ronda Rousey discussed. Shayna the Queen of Spades Baszler, period.
All right. First things first, congratulations. I know you've been wanting this match for a while, and you finally got it. How do you feel about it?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that you have to get to a place to where, you know, even if you win, you're going to get messed up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm willing to accept that to be able to do what needs to be done to take my career to the next place. So that's what fighting is about, right? You never go into a fight thinking, I'm going to be fine. I'm not going to, you know, so it's a familiar place for me.
Okay. MMA rules. Explain this to me, please.
Well, it's interesting because I don't really know what that means. But I do. And what I mean by that is the MMA rules that people are familiar with, especially as it pertains to the United States, you know, 5-minute rounds, in a cage, this and that. But there are so many different rule sets for MMA. Pride fighting was in a ring, and we had a 10-minute first round and then 2 5s. There were pro organizations that allowed soccer kicks and knees to the head of a downed opponent. There were some that didn't. There were some that allowed elbows. There were some that didn't. So back in the early days, before the unified rule set would come into play, which is what the UFC follows and is kind of the standardized rules for now, it was like you'd show up at the rules meeting and it'd be like, you cool with soccer kicks? Cool. What about elbows? You good with that? And you would just agree on a rule set. I can only surmise that it generally means like, there's going to be no pinfalls. It'll be submission or 10 count only. No, you know, groin shot, eye gouging, fish hook, stuff like that. But as far as like the specific details, I guess we'll find out at the rules meeting, right?
So, okay. How do you mentally prepare for something that you don't know nothing about?
I mean, that's exactly it. That's what I was saying is that it's funny because I'm more familiar with this than Ronda. Ronda came along after unified rules was in place. So back before that, I was fighting 10 years before that, showing up going, what rule set you want to go by? And so this is to my advantage because I'm used to adjusting to whatever rule set. Even before like the popularity of MMA, we would do like dojo fights and you'd show up at someone's school and be like, what do you think? Out of bounds? Do we restart? Like you'd figure out the rules right then and there. So, I mean, this is a thing that I'm used to. That's what martial arts and fighting really is when you get it down to its core. It's being ready for everything.
So I wrestled last Saturday, right? Had a match, got a busted lip open, all good. I didn't eat before my match. Do you eat before your match?
I always say a predator hunts best when it's hungry. So I don't like to eat too much. I like to eat enough. Everything actually that day. So like tomorrow, everything will be so that I have energy to get me through the fight. It's never like I'm not hungry. I'm not eating something because it tastes good. It's all about like the fuel it's going to give me.
Okay.
And I kind of almost have to force myself to even do that.
What do you eat?
It's a lot of fruit. Maybe in the morning, if my appetite's there, it'll be some like quick carbs, like a cereal, just quick energy. It's done. Obviously, I don't have to cut weight for this, so it's not about refueling like that anymore. It's just about, like I said, getting me through a day. It's a long day for us.
Yeah. When do you usually start your day?
I mean, tomorrow our call time's at noon, so we're going to be there probably 12 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's a long time. And for some reason, catering always shuts down when the show starts. And none of us like to be eating that close to showtime. So like we get done and we're starving. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, usually I don't have like a huge appetite throughout the day and you're so busy doing stuff and your nerves are going. So it's just about fuel and the nutritional value of the food.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Shayna Baszler, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Highly appreciate it. Good luck. I got you.
Yeah.
I think you got this.
You're smart.
Sir Wilkins here. Thank you so much for your time, everyone.
Got the hands in motion, if you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans, you gotta wait till your coast chosen. Try to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes & Noble.